So let's start with our project, which is understanding the differences of RRSPs and RPP. So my name is Prince Patel, and today the date is 17 June 2025. So let's understand what are RRSPs and RPPs. RRSPs and RPPs are retirement saving plans that offer tax benefits, while RSPs are self-directed and flexible. RPPs are employed sponsored and often include matching contribution. Choosing between them or using both depends on your job and long-term goals. This presentation will explore their differences, benefits, and which fits your retirement needs. So let's understand what is an RRSP. An RRSP is a personal tax advantage account that helps Canadians to save for the retirement. It is very essential and one must have to start it in order to get a healthy old age. Key features. The key features are contribution reduced taxable income. It is depend on investment grows tax free until withdraw. So the investment which we made, it's all tax free until the time at which we withdraw. You can hold a variety of assets like mutual funds, stocks or ETFs. It's also give us a benefit like to hold and various assets. Withdrawals are taxed as incomes. Full control over contributions and investment choices. So let's understand what is RPP. It's an employee sponsored retirement plan, which is mainly designed to provide structured pension income after retirement. Although this is also very better option for a retirement pension. So let's understand the key features of RPP. What are the key features? The first key features of RPP is contributions often matched by employer. Tax deferred growth and withdrawal. There are two types of RPPs. One, which is defined benefit plans, which guarantees which guarantees an employee a fixed monthly pension. If a person don't want to take risks, I think so they can go with defined benefit plans, which is DBPS. Another RPP are defined contribution plan, which is DCPS. So it's depend totally this kind of like pension are totally dependent on market performance. So it's depend on how the market is performing. It depend on stock, ETFs and all. So if the market is performing good, ultimately our pension increased. But if the market is not performing good, it's vice versa. Our pension amount is decreased. The another thing is it's lacks flexibility than RRSPs, but potentially better stability. It's true that it's provided less flexibility, but when it's come to a stability, RPP is much more better as compared to RRSPs. It is more stable. So let's understand the key differences on the basis of feature. For this presentation, I took four main key features. The first key features which I take is control. In RRSP, it is self-directed, but when it's come to RPP, it's employer managed. So RPP is totally managed by our employer, but by RRSP, we can manage it on our own. That's why it's self-directed. The another feature is contribution matching. In RRSP, there is no matching, but when it comes to RPP, employer may match contributions. Let's see on the basis of flexibility. It's a high choose investments in terms of RRSPs. When it's come to RPP, it's a limited set plan options. Let's see some basic withdrawal rules. You can withdraw anytime in RRSPs, but the main thing is it's taxed. The government is taking a lot of tax on it. When it's come to RPP, it's locked until retirement. But yeah, there is also with some few exceptions. Let's see the pros and cons of RPP. It's a flexible contribution. You can choose How to invest? The tax advantages are contribution are deductible. Growth is tax free. There is a diverse option. You can invest in stocks, you can invest in bonds, one can invest in mutual funds and more. Withdraw possible excess fund before retirement if needed. These are pros and cons of RRSPs. The cons of RRSPs is no matching. You fund it entirely yourself. It's odd market exposure. Returns depend on investment performance. The investment which we made in stocks, bonds, mutual fund, and more has it is self-directed. The another is taxed on withdrawal. The withdrawal reduced after tax income. Let's see the let's see the pros and cons of RPP. The pros of RPP is flexibility. You can control your invest RRSPs. It's flexibility. You can control your investments. The another pros is tax benefits. It's a deductible contribution, tax-free growth. The another one is withdrawal possible. You can withdraw early, but it is taxed. The cons for RSPs is no employer matching. The another one is investment risk. Market performance totally affects our saving. The another one is withdrawal trigger income tax. So let's come to the conclusion. Which is good for us? An RRSPs, an RPP, the one which is self-retarded, which is self-directed, or the another which is done by the employer. So RRSPs and RPPs serve different purposes, both helping build retirement saving. So it is very much important to go with one. Either you can choose RRSPs or RPPs. If an employer offers matching, RPP is highly beneficial. So considering diversifying between both for a strong financial future. For this presentation, it's end. Thanks a lot to be here.